It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Falcons and the Mounties. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Jesus Dominguez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important, one, that his team scores him some runs, and two, he shuts down the opponent early.
Coming to the plate now, Bart Flash, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games. He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
Another 0-2 coming. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Rodney Myers.
Now at the plate, Rodney Myers, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1-0 the count. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The 1-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Dominguez has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty B, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Rodney Myers is the second out of the opening frame. Stepping in now, Bruce Sanders, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Hot shot to third. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mason Kane will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Into the box, Jerome Terry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Jerome Terry.
Now here it comes. And that misses, ball one. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box, Giancarlo Florva, right to him. The second for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Hack Stevenson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Hack Stevenson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he takes ball one.
Count 1-0.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Jason.
In now, Jason Downing. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. Sloan is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Bellamy is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Steve Rice. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Three and oh now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 3-0 pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. So digging in now, John O'Neill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Seared down the first baseline, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
At second, the right fielder, Joe.
At the plate now, Joel Sloan, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 276 the average coming in for him. 8 home runs and 29 driven in. A 1-0 delivery. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Taylor Battle.
Set to get his day started, Taylor Battle, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The set and the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. O'Neill at second with 2 down. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The payoff pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Throw to second, but he's in there, as a run will score on the play as well. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. In now, Bo Sanders. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Sandlot leads it 2-0. Striding into the box, Jermaine Albright, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch coming. Here it is. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Kane comes into today second in the league in all-star voting among starters, so it looks pretty good that he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
At the plate, Casey Kane. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Shannon White. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Here it comes. Got him.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Spud Wallace, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. We've played two, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Bart Flash. First offering on its way. He's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Rodney Myers. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike two on the curveball. 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bruce Sanders. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Billy Flowers. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. pitch on the way.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Chopped down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch.
2-2 now.
Grounded back up the middle, reined in, and there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 35, Terry.
Into the box now, Jerome Terry. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, Giancarlo Florival.
Ready now, Giancarlo Florival. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
In there, 2-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here now the 2-2. Popped up. O'Neill shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Jeffrey Bellamy. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Steve Rice. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the catcher, John O'Neill.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, John O'Neill. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 1-0. A A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The right fielder, number 5. Joe. Whoa.
Standing in now, Joel Sloan. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Big rip at the 3-0 sinker, but he didn't get it. 3-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting. Shortstop. Taylor.
Stepping into the box, Taylor Battle. First pitch on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The 2-1. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. O'Neill is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
At the plate now, Bo Sanders. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Sanders is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Falcons lead this one 4-1. Leading off the inning, Hack Stevenson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Stevenson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's inside.
Pitch on the way. 1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Flash is right there, one down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jason Downing.
At the plate, Jason Downing. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jermaine Albright.
Digging in, Jermaine Albright.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
At the plate, Casey Payne, and it's fouled away. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Bart Flash. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Speared on the dive. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time.
Big league play in the hole right there. That's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Ready for another shot now, Rodney Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
To the plate now, Bruce Sanders.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Don't know what he's swinging for there. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. High pop-up. Albright is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeffrey Bellamy, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the stretch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Men on third with 2 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, make it 5-1. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Carmen Torres takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Carmen Torres.
In now, Steve Rice, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Sandlot leads this one 5-1. Leading off the inning, Shannon White, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Shannon White.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he lays off for ball 1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 1-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 99. Spud Wallace.
Stepping into the box, Spud Wallace. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Billy Flowers. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder, Jerome.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jerome Terry. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the power hitting catcher, John O'Neill. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Joel Sloan will be next. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now to the plate, Joel Sloan. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Now batting, Taylor Battle. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bo Sanders.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Sanders. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's it.
First and second now, one man out. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bart Flash.
Into the box, Bart Flash, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rodney.
Standing in, Rodney Myers. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, upstairs.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Fouled off. The 1-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Falcons are out on top 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Giancarlo Florival. The pitch. Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch. Count
remains 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On its way is pitch number 75. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Hack Stevenson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Just missing here, 2-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Can't lose, Bull.
Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. A double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the speed threat, Jason Downing. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Ben.
At the plate, Jermaine Albright. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Luis Morales is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Morales.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Bruce Sanders.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Bellamy.
So now to the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Nobody out, runner on first. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And strike three called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number one.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Steve Rice, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
From the belt, the pitch. John O'Neill comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He'll score easily. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
To the plate now, Joel Sloan, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. There's a base hit on the line.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Ray Russell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Taylor Battle as he rips it on the ground to second. One there on to first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Casey Kane.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Sloan is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Shannon White. The pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Standing in, Spud Wallace, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 delivery. Lined hard to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Bo Sanders. He singled his last time up.
The designated hitter, Bo Sanders.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Bart Flash. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The second baseman, Rodney Mize.
At the plate, Rodney Mize. He swings and lines it to left. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kane is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 32.
Stepping up now, Steve Rice. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Terry is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs. Digging in to try it again, Billy Flowers. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Florival. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Pulled toward right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, John O'Neill. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Joel Sloan.
Into the box now, Joel Sloan. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Taylor Battle pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kane is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Hack Stevenson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 3, shortstop, Jason Downing.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Downing. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
First baseman, Jermaine Albright.
Stepping in, Jermaine Albright. First offering on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A ball and a strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Nope,
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Sandlot took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mason Kane earns his 6th winning decision in this one, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
First for the victorious visiting team, 10 runs, 15 hits.